you're moving, you're buying, you're selling, leasing, it doesn't matter what it is. If you're moving, you're going to want to watch this video right here. Hey guys, when you move, you got to switch over your utilities. You got like a whole bunch of stuff to do, and it can get a little hectic. So I thought I'd just put together a quick video. We've had some clients that have been a little bit confused. And so what we've been doing is putting out a sheet of all the utilities for your new home. So that makes it a lot easier. You've got the phone numbers and websites right in front of you. It's a little bit easier to go down the list and get it taken care of. If you're not using us, or just for general information, you should know that if you have a closing coming up, whether it's a lease or a purchase or a sale, you're going to want to contact your utility company about 2 weeks in advance to give them a chance to make sure you can get it scheduled and get it taken care of, to turn off the utilities or turn on the utilities. Now, it depends whether you're buying or selling. Of course, it's going to be slightly different. And of course, your closing date may get changed at the last minute. It's rare, but it does happen when the date gets bounced around a little. No big deal, because then it's easy to change with the utility company too, if you have to. The date that you turn on and that the other person turns off, or vice versa, is not absolutely critical, right? If you just put it for the closing date, that's your best bet. Don't worry about a day before or a day after. It's not a big deal for the cost of the utilities, and also the utility company will see the two inquiries at the same address and they'll make a mesh together. So don't worry about it. Use the closing date, because that's what everybody has, the same date, and so everyone will be on the same page. Now, some of these you have to kind of apply for, right? For instance, some of the water companies, that one's a little bit more difficult. They're going to want proof that you own it, and again, it depends on the municipality. Typically, they're run by municipalities, and so there's going to be a lot more variations with the water company, and we've seen a lot of cases where the water companies require proof of ownership, so you could even have to go there after the closing with the settlement sheet showing that the house did close and you are the new owner, in order to get them to turn the water on in your name. And that's just kind of like a health and safety thing, to make sure someone doesn't transfer the water into someone's name without authority to do that, and potentially turn off the water, right? That would not be cool. Another one to consider is get natural gas. Now, unlike electricity, where you have just kind of one choice of a provider for your particular physical address that you're moving to, with natural gas, you'll have a bunch of different providers with a bunch of different prices. And what they do is they change the monthly fees and the per therm fees and all this stuff just to make it complicated. Generally, the 12-month fixed rate is generally the best deal. But on a high level, our brokerage has negotiated, because we have a lot of clients, to get a discount through Georgia Natural Gas. So when you buy or sell a house through us, you're going to get that discount code, and hopefully that helps you out. I believe it takes $75 off, and they give you that either up front or over the first couple of bills. And so hopefully that's a real help, and it makes it easy just to plug it in and pick out your gas provider. Your internet, cable TV, whatever other services that you have hardwired, typically today it's just the internet. And keep in mind that maybe you have high-speed fiber optic AT&T at your current address, doesn't mean it's going to be at the new address. So again, if you get a little bit of planning, and you're 2 weeks before your move date, that's a good time to hit this, so that you still have time to work it all out. If you have to change providers, maybe you have to change from Comcast to AT&T or vice versa, you'll have all your bases covered. And depending on your area, there's other providers like Google and Verizon and stuff that have internet service. So there's lots of different options to check into. We're not selling any of those. We just want to make it a smooth transition for you when you get your new home. If you got any questions, hit us up. We're always here to help. And we'd like to see in the comments, did we miss something that you found was important? When you moved, was it an easy, smooth process? Did the realtor give you all the information you needed? What could we do to make the experience better for our clients? We'd love to hear what you have to say.